Sense of people coming together in a community to just enjoy their company, remember some great old times, and enjoy themselves for the future. And I just wanted to stop by this evening with my wife, Beth Kennedy, and stop by and say a quick hello. Thank you. Say a quick hello and join with your very, very pleasant evening. I got to share one quick story with you. As I was walking through the crowd, I ran into an elderly woman, and she reminded me of a story when I walked through I came to a crowd the other night. There was about 1,000 people in the room, and this woman came up to me and she kind of gave me a big hug, and she said, "Oh, aren't you one of the young Kennedys?" And I said, "Well, I guess so." And she said, "Well, that's great. You must be John F. Kennedy, Jr." And I went, No, that's my cousin." And she said, "Well, that's all right. You must be Teddy Kennedy, Jr." And I said, No, that's another cousin." And she said, "Well, that's all right. You must be Bobby Kennedy, Jr." And I said, "Well, no, that's my little brother." And she said, "Oh, heck, I thought one of the important Kennedys was coming." She stormed and walked away, which was bad enough. But as I walked through this crowd, I had one of the more senior citizens came up and gave me a big hug, and she said, "Oh, it's so great to meet one of the young Kennedys." And I said, "Oh, it's nice to see you." And I got about 5 steps away from her, and I heard her say, "Gosh, that John is better looking in his pictures." In any event, I just want to wish you all a great evening. You're here to have a great time and remember some even better times. I hope that this is really what pulls Watertown together and makes it such a unique community, is the sense of staying a part of a town that has given you a great deal, but that more importantly, that each one of you in your own way finds a method to give something back to. It's the spirit that we build this country on, and I can tell you that I am very, very proud to be your congressman in Washington. Thank you all very much and have a great night.
Thank you, Congressman Kennedy. And if we could have the lights, I would like to introduce our Master of Ceremonies this evening, but we have a little footage to show.
Governor Walter Peterson, the interim president of the University of New Hampshire. Bob Towns, former UNH hockey and football player, have been our guest, a major benefactor of this arena. Back up to you, Robert. 1-1 game. First goal of the game, the puck sort of dumped in. Watch what happens here as the puck comes in the zone. Now what I want you to do is watch the goaltender Noble. Watch him. He's going to come this way without touching the puck. Keep your eye on Mowers, because as he retreats, increasing the distance between himself and the puck, and that enables Mowers to have a chance to get at it. Mowers, a little backhand shot at it, whacks it in off the bar and off the pole and into the net. Mowers red hot on the start of the year.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the class of 1961, the voice of college hockey, Bobby Norton.
1-0 early in the game.
Thank you very much. I want to tell you folks, you better get the lights up. I don't have a prayer if the lights are down. I don't know how you did it, Father, but I could never have done it in a million years, read that thing with no lights on. Thank you very, very much, Bob. I really appreciate the introduction, and hopefully for you folks in the audience, the rest of the videos tonight are a hell of a lot better than that one. We have a special announcement to make after Ando Dadigian and Jocko Ananian's acceptance speeches of 2 years ago. All Armenian inductions have been moved to St. James Armenian Church. And they will be held on June 15th, and we booked the hall for the day. This is strictly an all-ordained induction here tonight. No, we've cut this thing down a lot. Every year we say that, and we end up being victims of other kinds of circumstances. But we're really going to try to get it done. There is a raffle going on over the course of the night. There are 2 dinner packages, a dinner package with Red Sox tickets and a photo, another dinner package with another set of Red Sox tickets and a photo. The Sox are playing a little bit better, so that is a little bit better package than it would have been 2 weeks ago. But at any rate, those raffle tickets will be sold by the high school kids who are circulating throughout the hall. So we'd urge you to purchase those, because they go toward the scholarship that is given out by the Watertown High School Hall of Fame. each year, and we started that, I believe, 2 years ago, and this will be another year of giving out scholarship aid to deserving Watertown High School kids. So participate in that raffle prize and raffle purchase. I'd like to introduce a few folks before we eat. First of all, a fellow who longtime servant of the community of Watertown as a town treasurer and a selectman, and one of the really great men in the community, Phil Payne. Where's Phil? He's here somewhere, right there. A fellow who does an extraordinary amount of work for the Hall of Fame. This activity certainly doesn't gain him any votes, but he's been a longtime friend of Watertown High School athletics. Councilor Sal Ciccarelli. Sal? Another person who was here before, any potential voters are here at 5 o'clock tonight, helping set up and doing a lot of the grunt work to get this thing going, Representative Rachel Caprillion. And a special and final hello before we begin the dinner, and you will eat as you're called over by the folks to move over to the buffet. But I want to say a special hello to somebody who has devoted many, many hours to charities in the community. Every year he has played Santa Claus to many, many children. Vinnie Massa. Vin?